of public service, because I see the danger what a Donald Trump and another Donald Trump administration is presenting and is going to be towards this nation. So when I didn't win my congressional seat, sure, I spit sour milk. I was upset.
Sure.
But I could have just stopped in. No, I jumped on the campaign trail for Joe Biden at the time, to say, hey, I'm going to do whatever I can do to make sure we get Joe Biden elected. And then, obviously it came down to Kamala Harris, and I campaigned for Kamala Harris across all the battleground states. I probably hit every battleground state at least 2 or 3 different times. I think I was in Wisconsin 4 different times, but just doing whatever I could do. I'm telling you this backstory to say that on election night, I was devastated. It was a gut punch. It was a big middle finger to me. I took it personal. So, a lot of people say, you can have friends that, vote different ideologies, and sure, that can be true.
Sure.
But if anybody supports Donald Trump, I don't like you, because I take it personal.
Absolutely.
I take it personal what people did to me, and the fact that wasn't enough to disqualify what happened, electing him again. Hey, sorry what you went through, but I'm still going to support this guy. You know what? I took it personal. So that's why, I've been down and devastated, because, it didn't make me believe, it made me realize, hey, this is our country, man. We got to stop living under this facade,
right?
That, everybody's great and America's amazing, and, your big melting pot. Man, it's some shitty people out there, bro. If I can be just honest.
Absolutely.
That don't care as much as people like yourself, people like me. People just don't care.
Right.
So I put a message out yesterday on Blue Sky, a post about, I've seen a lot of people saying, hey, you know what, these people, they get what they get. You know what? I hope everybody is happy with Trump. But there's so many people who are going to be affected,
right,
that did not vote for Donald Trump, that's wanted Kamala Harris. So the fight continues. We got to fight for them, man.
Absolutely.
We got to fight for people like that. People that support Trump, and screw them, period, full stop. But there's so many people who did not, that are going to be, you and I included, so many people
Absolutely.
Are going to be affected. And do we just say, you know what, screw it?
100%.
So I'm rambling, but yeah, I got
No.
It's,
That's all the things that, we've been talking about since November, is that, the country, 77 million people voted for a man who literally tried to overthrow the democratic process to keep himself in power.
Yeah.
And that should have been enough. Everything else should have been enough. But that really should have been for anybody that has, espoused themselves as somebody that loves the United States of America. What happened on January 6th, 2021 should have been enough to be like, that's it. I'm done.
It should have been.
And when it wasn't.
And that's what we got to realize. People just don't give a damn. I saw somebody post it. 90 million people did not vote.
Right.
Screw them too.
Yeah.
But can we fully say screw them? Because we're going to need a percentage of them to vote going forward.
Right.
So shouldn't that be the strategy? Yeah, I'm pissed off at you. Screw you. You let us here. But that's what I'm saying. We can't just accept where we are now. The strategy now is everybody's like, how do we fight? How do we fight? On February 1st, the DNC is going to be voting on a new chairperson. And I hopefully that person who was elected has the idea to say, hey, you know what? This is where we need to get better at. This is what we need to do. And screw the people that did not vote for. Yes, I understand. And my anger is with them. Screw them.
Yeah.
But in 2026, there's another election.
Yep.
In 2028, there's going to be another election. So we can't just say the hell with it and just say, I quit forever. No, we can't stay there, man.
Yeah. No, and I know that's been something that there's been a lot of apathy since November, where that idea that, well, this is what America voted for, so I hope they get what they voted for, and I was guilty of that right after the election. I was like, all right, this is what you want. I hope you get everything you voted for. And it wasn't until somebody came and sat down with me, I was like, there's a lot of people that are going to be negatively affected by this in states that didn't vote for that. And I was like, you know, you're right. That's absolutely right. And that's when, you know, you had to reframe your focus and start getting into, all right, so then the talking points need to not be, I hope you get what you're voted for. It needs to be, I hope I can prevent the harm that is going to come because of how you voted.
Yeah. You know what? And one of the things that helps me stay focused on that is like I read comments, I read people's profiles and stuff like, and I'll see something like a small blue dot in a bright red state.
Yeah.
So like, do we just say F that person? Oh, exactly. You don't matter. Like, no, you absolutely matter. And you know what? I that's why I became a cop, man. And I get police have such a bad reputation, especially. I get it. But does that mean that we don't need good cops? No, we absolutely do. And we absolutely need people that believe in doing what's right and serving their oath and serving people. And so that's why, like, I see those blue dots. I see you. And you know what? I'm going to keep fighting for you. People in Tennessee or people in South Dakota and, you know, hell, even Texas, like people just say, screw Texas. Like, oh, like it just gets me frustrated, man.
100%.
I live in Texas and we can screw the hell of the way off because I'm done.
Never. I'm good. No, like I went to Texas. I was down there campaigning for Colin Allred, a fantastic. Yeah. He would have made a fantastic senator.
100%.
But in Texas, the people deserve that. People deserve a Colin Allred.
Right.
You know, but the people that voted for Ted Cruz, y'all deserve that shit too.
Right.
Well, don't forget too, here in Texas, you have Governor Abbott and Ken Paxton, and they've been doing a lot of shady shit for years. And that's the reason why Colin Allred and Beto O'Rourke couldn't win. They were very close to turning Texas blue or purple, I should say.
But that's the thing. And you made a great point that we were very close, but we can't stop. We need it again. We got to do it again. Change is incremental. And that's what people need to understand. Like, listen, if people just threw their hands up because shit seemed impossible, black people would still be slaves. Women would not have the right to vote and still be viewed. Well, shit, they're turning those women rights back now. But the point that I'm making is we have to keep fighting. If people just gave up at it would be it. It would be over, man.
That's it. That's right.
Mr. Dunn,
yes, sir.
My name is Thomas Bishop. I am a huge fan of yours.
Thomas, thank you, man.
I literally got a chance to watch your testimony on the House floor, and it was one of the most riveting things I've ever seen. And it also infuriated the shit out of me because I could feel your frustration coming through every word that you were saying, you and Michael Fanone, every single word y'all were saying. You could feel that there's a lot of what happened on January 6, 2021 still affects you guys, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. You had to watch your fellow officers fight this fight against their fellow Americans. Yeah. And it was one of the most riveting and heartbreaking things I've ever seen as far as a testimony in Congress. So first and foremost, I want to thank you. Now, I want you to understand, I'm not a big fan of cops, not going to lie.
Sure.
But on that particular day, I wanted so badly to be there for you because I could see you guys were being overrun by your own fellow Americans. And I saw a lot of y'all were like, I think there was a sense of disbelief. Am I correct in that?
That is correct. You know, thank you for those words, man. I really appreciate you. It really means a lot to me. But yes, it was a sense of disbelief. Or you know what? I don't even know if it was disbelief looking back. I guess it was disappointment. Like sure. America showed us who they are. You know, I asked the question and Jamie Raskin repeated it during the impeachment trials. Is this America? I asked that question, is this America? And it was a wake up call. Yeah, it really is. This is. Because if it was not, Donald Trump would not have been reelected. Donald Trump would have been, he would be in jail or facing proceedings right now for, his crimes. This is America, man. But there's so many good parts about America that I believe in fighting for. I appreciate that. But I think it was definitely a realization at that moment, a disgust of our countrymen attacking us, our own Americans. When I went through the academy, we were taught that it was one of the biggest. The Capitol is still considered one of the biggest terrorist targets in the world. But I didn't think it would be from other Americans.
Right? Yeah, from the inside.
Yeah, they always said that the plane that went down in Shanksville on 9/11 was aimed at either the White House or the Capitol.
Yeah.
So it stands to reason that, it is a symbol of America's, political might or what have you. And to watch what was going on with you guys, I was literally just sitting there going, this cannot be America. But I do want to ask you this question. I have been screaming this from the rooftop since November 5th. I'm not normalizing Donald Trump.
No.
I will never normalize what Donald Trump is. Is that one of the mentalities that you had after you saw what had happened on the election day?
Yeah, this shit is not normal. This shit is not normal, and it should not be accepted. And, I have a problem. I watch the news all the time. I watch legacy media and all that. But I really have a problem with the way they covered it. They are normalizing this dude. No, how many times have we said unprecedented in Donald Trump in the same fucking breath? Sorry, I don't know if I can.
You do, you, bro. We're all fucking at it this time.
Like Jesus Christ! Like how many times he's unhinged. He's unwell, and they did specials on Joe Biden's cognitive ability.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump tried to overthrow the fucking government.
Absolutely.
And he wants to pardon them.
That part.
Jesus Christ,
okay,
man.
he wants to pardon them, and they all committed a crime, and he's a criminal himself, and they're normalizing being a criminal.
Yeah.
Let me talk about that real quick. I'm glad you brought up pardon. I don't have super long, just FYI, I got about like 10 more minutes.
Of course, yeah.
But about the pardon thing, let's be clear. I'm for criminal justice reform. I'm for, hey, you know what? Crimes or sentences need to fit the crimes. I'm all for that, even as a cop. However, let's be clear. The people that are in jail right now aren't people that were trespassing. They aren't 80-year-old grandmas who were walking through the Capitol and said prayers. The people that are sitting in jail are the people that assaulted cops, who conspiracies like the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys. Those are the people that are sitting in jail, not some fucking trespassers. So when they're talking about hostages or rotting away in jail, they're fucking wrong. Go do your research. Look at the people who have been sentenced. The people that were sentenced to prison were, first of all, had committed multiple crimes. But the people who were trespassing or, entering a restricted area, those people got fines and 30-day probations and shit like that. The people that are in jail assaulted cops, and they should be in jail.
100%.
So let's clear that shit up right now.
Absolutely. Rig, I want to give you a chance while we still got a few minutes.
Officer Dunn, I just want to tell you, I'm a big fan, and believe me, I was fucking rooting for you guys January 6th. I was right here covering that shit, man. Absolutely horrified as a damn soldier watching what happened. And I got your book, Standing My Ground, and I'll never forget when you said that, they called you the N-word in uniform.
Yeah.
Right, something you had never even heard before. And I was just like, I can imagine the disgust that I felt because they was talking about lynching us during January 6th and all this. So we know it's this white supremacist element here. And the fact that you still went out here to defend this, even in the face of all of that and seeing these guys step in. Honestly, guys, and this is a question for everybody. I want to leave it with you. do you think that we're going to be voting our way out of this? Because I've
Voting?
seen other countries, and I'm just like, man, you know, do you really think that Trump is going to relinquish power when he comes in as the most powerful president in history, with the Supreme Court saying he can do whatever he wants and control of the military?
That scares me. It scares me. You know what? When I was out there campaigning, I said often to crowds, hey, this might be our last free and fair election. This might be the last one. So yes, that threat of him existing past January 20th, 2029, that still looms over my head. Well, I like to consider myself an optimist, but you know, an eternal optimist. But so many people have shown their true colors. But I don't know, and yes, that worries me. How do we get over? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and blow smoke because I don't think anybody really knows, to be honest. But what I do know is we need to focus on 2026 right now, the midterms and blah blah blah. We have to. Because I mean, they already have majorities. There it is. But maybe there's an opportunity to get it back, and maybe people call me living in a fantasy world. Maybe, but I guess that's the only thing that keeps me going is hope. Sure. A little bit of hope. Because if we lose that shit, then what? You know, fuck it. We're just doomed to be. But I do want to talk. I appreciate you saying, but I do want to address real quick about the book in my book. Thank you for that, for supporting me on the racism that I experienced that day. And let's be clear, I don't think, you know, people say, get way to play the race card. Man, fuck all that. I don't believe January 6th was based on racism. And the reason why I say that is because my white cop friends, my Asian cop friends, my Hispanic cop got their ass whooped just like the black people did. However, the black people were taunted with words also. And you know, using that N-word, that's a weapon to black people, man. You know, so while everybody fought their own individual battles that day, black people fought a different battle too. And again, like I said, the white people got their ass whooped just as bad as the black people. They weren't targeting the black people. Let's be clear about that. But
Harry, I'm sorry. People are asking what the name of the book is and where they can purchase it.
Sure. It's called, the book is called Standing My Ground, a Capitol Police Officer's Fight for Accountability After January 6th. Now, I know a lot of people are upset with Amazon. That's the easiest.
It's an amazing book.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I did the Audible book. I recorded it myself. I know a lot of people are upset with Amazon and, you know, Bezos is, you know, kissing the ring, you know, type of shit. So if you have Amazon, it's there, but it's also on like Barnes and Noble, your local bookstores. Hachette Publishing is the publisher, so you could buy from their website. So thank you for that. That really means a lot to me. You know, and you know, listen, if you ask 100 police officers, tell me about your story that day, you'll hear 100 different stories. So this is just my story right now. Of course. One of the criticisms I get from people is, well, why weren't other cops standing up? I begged other officers, you know, people recognize 4 officers from that day, the ones who testified. And I begged my coworkers to stay, come talk with come tell your story. I'll stand with you. I don't want to continue to have to be the face of this shit, man. I'm sick of it. I just want fucking accountability and to move on and to continue helping people. But Donald Trump doubles down on January 6th. He won't let it go.
Right.
So you know what? As long as you're out there talking that shit, I'm going to be out there pushing back against you. But I beg my coworkers to come out there and tell their stories. And that book is just one story from that day. I did try to incorporate some of my other coworkers who didn't feel comfortable coming forward talking. And you know, I don't blame them. Sure. I've been subject of death threats and swatting and fucking all kinds of harassment. Whatever, man. I don't care, bro. Like,
hey, Harry, I didn't get a chance to introduce myself, but I'm Jess, Army gal. I served 14 years in the Army, and
thank you for your service.
As your sister in arms, thank you for yours as well. I just want you to know that everything that you went through that day, you were fighting for all of us. We were there with you in spirit, and I'm gonna tell you this right now.
That part.
Regardless of what is to happen in the next 4 years, we will stand by you. You've got your veteran brothers and sisters here on this panel, as well as everybody else that's on TikTok, all over the nation that are standing by you.
Thank
We
you.
will fight this fight with you no matter what.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, I exude this, tough demeanor. I don't, this is who I am. Like I'm thick skinned, but I'd be a lie if I didn't acknowledge that shit bothers me sometimes.
Sure.
But that's why when you speak out or you choose to do something, it needs to be for the right reasons when you do it. Because it's so easy to quit. After I got swatted or my parents got swatted, is that there you go. You know what? Fuck it. I'm out. I'm done. No, the cause have to be so worth it and meaningful to you that you're willing to sacrifice for that cause. And now I'm not calling myself some, freedom fighter, no shit like that. But I just believe in what I am doing. And I say all that to say, people like you, people like the audience, people that are listening to me right now, support it. You all make it easier. If nobody was listening, I would still be talking.
Sure.
I would still be talking. However, Jess, what you just said, your words, people like you make it say, you know what? You're not crazy, Harry. Keep doing that shit, man. Keep
That's
doing
right.
it. And I see the people.
Our oath of enlistment never expires, bro.
Never.
Never.
And I see people in the chat. People are saying MAGA 20. You're right. He's the president. He won. You know what? I'm not going to storm the fucking Capitol like a fucking loser.
That part.
That's right.
I'm not going to do that
That's
shit.
right.
I'm going to work harder.
Not gonna shit on the halls.
And they talk, cope harder. You know what? Nah, I'm going to work harder.
Damn
we're
right.
going to win the next fucking election.
Let's
cope
go.
my
Are
ass.
you gonna
Fuck you.
run again?
I haven't wrote it out. But that's the thing. I don't have this goal to just be elected official. I am trying to do what's most effective. Now, if there's an effective opportunity for me to be effective, then sure, let's do it.
Absolutely.
But Jamie Raskin and Steny Hoyer, those guys are the representatives here. Jamie Raskin's fantastic. I wouldn't. Jamie's more effective than me.
Right.
That'd be stupid to me running against him. So But no, I want to do things that are effective and smart. So yeah, I haven't ruled it out, but if there's an opportunity, then sure, I'm not against it.
Absolutely.
And we have you, and we're supporting you 100%.
all the way.
Thank you.
100% of the way.
Exactly.
No matter where we are, if we're here on YouTube or whatever, or
Wherever
Thomas has
we
a
wind
radio,
up. Yeah.
Thomas has a radio station and stuff like that. We'd love to have you come on and
Yeah,
tell
let's
us if
do
you're
it.
going to run
I
again.
want to stay in touch. I created a Substack where I do have a
Awesome.
my Substack is Harry Dunn. It's called Standing Our Ground. Our Ground. My book is called Standing My Ground, but the Substack is Standing Our Ground because it's all of us in this fight together. I'm on Blue Sky, Libra Dunn 1. What else do I have? I do a
I tagged him on my Blue Sky this morning. Y'all can find him with Matt and
Yep.
Jolly.
Me too.
Gotcha. And I have a co-host of Cleanup on Aisle 45, the podcast with Allison Gill. I'm just trying to just do whatever I can and just stay in effect. Oh, I have a fucking PAC that I started
Oh,
to
nice.
help
Hell yeah.
to help pro-democracy candidates get elected. We had a lot of success with that during this last election cycle. It's called Harry Dunn's Democracy for. So I take my flowers and I give them right back to y'all.
Well,
And thank you, man.
Appreciate it. And Officer Dunn, I'm completely, like I said when you first came up here, completely honored that that you came up here to talk with us today. But I'm also I would be remiss if I didn't say that I honestly shouldn't know who you are. Right?
You know what?
I shouldn't know who you
I
are.
was just about to say
I wish
that.
nobody
I was
did,
just about
man.
to say that.
You know?
I wish nobody did.
Yeah, and that like not because you're not an awesome human being, and I'm sure that if I had met you any other time, we'd share a beer together or whatnot. But
I like bourbon. I like beer, but I'll take a bourbon too.
There we go. But the fact that the United States of America and people across the world know who you are because of what happened on January 6th is, to me, the most embarrassing thing that this country has ever done to itself. The first time that we literally saw the Confederate battle flag walking through the fucking Capitol building was on January 6th, 2021. They didn't do that shit during the Civil War, but they got it done. Eventually played the fucking long game with that one. And, it's you and all the other officers that were there just trying to do your fucking job so that the democratic process that we all say is the most important fucking thing about this country was able to just go through and be done. No, January 6th, nobody knew what the fuck happened on January 6th until that day.
Nobody ever did.
Nobody knew.
I've been saying January 6th has been happening since the fucking beginning of fucking Congress.
Exactly. Yeah.
Every 4 years, there's been a January fucking 6th. But Donald Trump made it unprecedented to, now it's a big fucking deal.
Now it's a big deal. This ceremonial bullshit that should just be rubber stamped, the election results and we move on with our fucking lives is now a huge fucking deal because one fucking orange buffoon had a temper tantrum about losing an election and riled up his supporters to go and storm the Capitol to stop the peaceful transfer of power.
Yeah.
Now we won't raise the flag. The flag's supposed to be at half staff. And now he's having a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And Mike Johnson raised them to full staff.
And it's
speaking of Mike Johnson, that little bastard, man, let me tell you. So, like, that little fucking weasel, dude, a fucking weasel. Listen, you talked about the accolades and the awards that I got. Listen, I'll be very candid. I appreciate the shit out of it. I got the Congressional Gold Medal. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I posted a
and the
picture.
presidential, that's a big fucking deal. I don't care about it. Like, you asked me where it is. It's on a fucking bookshelf in a box somewhere.
Yep.
Like, I don't do this shit for accolades, but I am honored to receive them. But Congress passed a law requiring a plaque to go up in the Capitol, honoring the officers of January 6th. Now, it was controversy, but it got passed. It passed. So it's law now.
But let's just keep an eye and see if it's going to stay up there.
No,
when Trump
Mike Johnson is not putting it up.
Yeah, it's not up.
Oh, okay.
Mike Johnson said he's not going to do it.
He's an insurrectionist, man. He's an insurrectionist.
I'm not gonna get banned on
He has not, and that's the thing. He has not put it up.
Yep.
Look, I gotta run, man. But this was great.
We
appreciate you,
Officer Dunn. You are welcome back here anytime. Well, I mean, maybe not here because this shit ain't going to be here anymore.
Well, Harry, you've got my number. We'd love to have you on, like, anything. Reach out to me. I'll get you in touch with Thomas. He's got his radio station that's unbelievable and awesome.
I'm down, man.
Absolutely.
And Harry, if you need anything from us, you let us know. Anything at all, because like we said, we are here to support the continued existence of this country through the Constitution and our democratic processes, not through this fucking insurrectionist bullshit, fascist fucking government type bullshit. So we are not about any of that shit. So whatever we can do to support you and everybody else that's surrounding you and uplift those voices to continue moving in a better direction for this country, that we're fucking there.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. And I will say, and maybe one last thing, my father retired a senior master sergeant in the Air Force. I was born on Andrews Air Force Base. So, when every time I got the opportunity to talk to our veterans and our service members, my first job, I was a bagger at the commissary. So, I appreciate
so our military literally born an American hero, Harry. Damn.
So listen, so when I say all this shit, thank you for y'all service. I mean that shit like from the bottom of my heart. So, thanks y'all too. Y'all mean a lot to me.
Of course.
Well, stick around because I might be making a run for Congress.
There you go.
Like I said.
All right, well, thank you, y'all. I'm more just a DM away. So talk to y'all soon, my friend.
Appreciate you, buddy. You have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, y'all. Y'all be well.
Love you, bro.
Thank you, Harry.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Fucking dope.
He was a bagger at the commissary. Let me find out.
Small world, baby.
He was born on Andrews Air Force Base.
I'm just talking about the baggers because I know I used to avoid going to those lines so I wouldn't have to tip them.
So you wouldn't have to tip? Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
man.
because I could do it myself.
You probably kept money out of Officer Dunn's hands there.
No, he was on an Air Force base.
Oh, that's right. That's
That
right.
just happened.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
That really just happened.
Hey,
right?
real quick, let me just do this real quick. All of this, and I do mean all of this, sitting here and having this conversation with Officer Dunn, the only reason that happened was because of this amazing human being down here in the bottom panel box here.
No,
Nikki Mouse.
no.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No.
Everything, you from start to finish, Nikki was the one that got this going. And I just happened to be lucky enough that she was like, hey, I'd like him to, can I see if he wants to come on your live? And I was like, absolutely. So Nikki here is the one that did all of this. She reached out. She's the one that's been coordinating the whole thing. I've just been a conduit to get this up here. So make sure that you're gifting Nikki, W in the chat for Nikki, because she's the real one in all of this. She got all this shit going. I'm just the useful idiot in the situation here. So thank you, Nikki. I'm legitimately.
You want to laugh?
Thank you. Always.
You want to laugh?
Nikki is the bomb. She popped into my live last night. She's like, hey, Jess. She's like, guess who's going to be on Matt's live tomorrow? And I'm like, who? And she's like, Harry. I'm like, Harry, the little guy Harry? She's like, no.
Not a follow the little guy here. So I'm going to tell you this, but you have to promise not to flip out, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is a really hard week for me. I've been trying to stay away. You knew that. I told you that I've been trying to kind of get stuff because tomorrow's my birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling a lot. And this was the best fucking birthday present ever.
Well,
oh my God.
you, like I said, you did all of this. I was just lucky enough to be the one that you said that you handed it over to, and
it was you or Thomas, but Thomas won't freaking answer me. So, oh wow.
Well, I'm glad that he's bad at answering texts then, because I'll take it.
Wait a minute. I don't have Nikki's number. Nikki doesn't. I don't have Nikki's
excuse
number.
me. I
need it.
Listen, Mr. Squirrel. I've left you my number. I've left you all this crap at Instagram. It's
ain't
not
getting
my
in the
fault.
middle of
You're
this.
a boomer and don't know how to do it.
I ain't getting into the middle of this.
Okay.
Y'all do it. Y'all do
Okay.
your
I
thing.
love you, Thomas.
Settle it.
And I got a bone
Instagram
to
is
pick.
rough,
I got a
though.
bone to pick with all of Thomas's mods. I don't know which mod was the one that blocked me,
No,
but I will find you. And when I find you, I'm gonna gift you. Because I have been trying to hunt down Thomas since I've been blocked.
Thomas, which Apollo mission
Thomas,
are
if
you on
go
right
through it,
now?
I'll get him in touch with you and we'll get him on the radio show.
Thomas, what Apollo mission are you on right now? Because it sounds like you're circumnavigating the moon.
What I am doing right now is I am currently sitting in a running car. It's not going anywhere. It's just running because I'm literally leaving Ace Hardware because, I had to go buy a new doorknob. So I am currently sitting in a running car and it is literally going through my Bluetooth. My bad, y'all.
No, no, because I could hear you perfectly earlier, and then just out of nowhere, it sounds like Houston's having issues getting the signal relay from the dark side of the moon.
It's Skylink.
Listen,
Are you at the ice wall? Are you at the flat Earth ice wall right now? Is that why I can't hear you?
no, I'm at the wall up north where they keep it so the White Walkers don't show up.
Love it.
That's exactly where I am.
Yeah, the Black
That's
Watch.
close.
There you go.
Thomas, you and I live very close to each other, so that's close.
Nikki,
Shouldn't be that close.
Nikki, listen, if we live that goddamn close, then seriously, why don't we
I'm
hook
in
up?
calm.
I got it.
Well, Thomas, I'm sure Nikki would love to get lunch with you, but we're gonna have to wait for you to get back to Earth first.
Seriously.
Okay, wait a minute.
I sent you everything.
Hold
I'll
on,
send it again, but Thomas, you better hurry up. I'm deleting Instagram this weekend.
Okay, let
Matt can give you my
and
number.
get to where I need to go. Hold on.
Matt can give you my number. I give him permission.
Houston, we have a problem.
Or Ben.
Thomas is literally a space shuttle door gunner right now. That he's over comms on that space shuttle door gun, and that's why we're having a hard time. Right.
I love you guys. I need to get down because I'm literally. I just show you this. This is like. Oh wait, I still have that background. Hold on.
See, I sound normal now.
I'm literally shaking.
You're awesome, Nikki. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna. Oh God, I don't like these new things. I'm gonna send you the list of who I'm working on next.
Perfect. Perfect.
Nikki, can you get Harry?
Don't read it.
Nikki, can you get Harry done for the Villain's View?
What, babe?
Can you get Harry done for the Villain's View?
If you would answer me, I told you I will.
I promise. I promise.
What the fuck ever. Whatever.
I promise. Today, I will check all of my Instagram messages.
Do you want me to send it here or on Instagram? I can send it here if it's easier.
Send it here.
Okay.
Send it here because I know that way I'll see it.
I'll go send it here. And yes, I will. Yeah, I can ask him 100%. I would not gonna guarantee him, but yes, I will ask him.
And see, I'm just saying, Nikki, I love you to death. And if tomorrow's your birthday, we can always go get lunch.
What?
I don't like my birthday.
Nikki, I don't like mine. It's at the end of the year, and my mother passed away in the same month. I don't like my birthday either, but you can still eat a sandwich.
Okay. All right, guys. I love you all.
Love you, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, are you going to be on TikTok tomorrow?
I seem to be here every fucking day.
I was gonna say.
Matt,
I probably will.
Nikki's here more than the furniture.
We need to do the birthday dance.
Knowing everybody.
Well, tomorrow's her birthday, so we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, you're gonna be on tomorrow.
Oh shit! Hold on. Is this a TikTok wide thing? Since this bitch going away, can we all do the happy birthday Nikki dance? Is that something we can all do?
We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Thomas?
We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Ain't nobody fucking dancing for my birthday.
Bullshit.
The fuck we're not.
We're doing it tomorrow.
I'm a grown man. What the fuck are you gonna do?
You haven't heard? We're bringing
Not
back
gonna come.
You haven't heard? We're bringing back the first videos that ever came out on TikTok.
Yeah, the dance videos. We're all gonna dance for Nikki's birthday. Fuck that. Like, why not?
Gonna try and stop me. Just
wait. Sheila said she'll bring Frodo.
There we go.
Frodo is the only bird I'm not scared of.
Frodo's awesome.
Nobody's scared of Frodo. Nobody's scared of
Texas.
Yeah, exactly. If Frodo showed up anywhere near you, you'd be like, it's a bird.
No, she knows that. Absolutely. I told her she could come live with me. I'm going to live in the other room.
And Jess, I apologize. I got that thing straightened out. You're no longer blocked, and I love you. And I love you so much. I love you like a fat kid loves cake.
No punches engaged.
Hey, Jess.
I'm going to go.
Jess,
I'm going to send you a message.
Jess, when the hell are you coming on the Villain's View? I need all of y'all to want to come on the Villain's View. Even Tracy. I need Tracy to come on the Villain's View. Because
you have to invite people, Thomas.
Let's do a vets night, man. Hook up.
Yes.
What do you mean, even Tracy?
Well, now that I'm not
Yes,
blocked.
you, Tracy. Yes, Tracy.
See, this is what happened, Thomas. You were on your live. I think it was like 2 weeks ago you were on your live. I jumped on your live and I started hashtagging the MAGA crew to bring them in. And one of your mods blocked me thinking I was on MAGA.
It was probably angry because he was looking like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, them people are crazy. But yes, since this bitch is going away, we got a 2-day celebration for the homegoing celebration.
Time, baby.
Yes, it's a homegoing celebration for TikTok, and goddamn it, we're gonna dance for Nikki. We're gonna finally get Tracy to twerk. We're gonna do all of this. We got 2 days. We got 2 fucking days. It's almost over.
Hey, I need Cece to come up into the panel, please. I got questions, Cece. I know you're still here.
You want me to drop for Cece?
Sure. Seek, because you're always the best.
You can just bring me back up when there's another spot.
Where?
I'm looking and I don't see CC.
I know she's here. I know she's here.
Let me scope her out here. Hold on a second.
And
'Cause-
Matt,
Yeah.
Thinks
I
she
just,
can
I
hide.
just wanted to let you know that I was told what was going on with you. I have been dealing with my own shit. I was just diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer.
I heard.
And so I've been dealing with that, but I need your Cash App, your
For what?
Venmo, whatever it is, so that I could push that out for you because I owe you big time because you came through for me for Gunner. And
I'm good.
so
I'm good.
I want to come through for you as well, my brother.
I'm good. I got all I need. I'm good.
Well,
I'm all
I
set.
still need it.
No,
So sorry to hear
Let's
that.
do this.
Jess,
Let's do this.
Jess,
Let's go
uh-uh.
away.
Shit, girl.
Jess, no. We are going to do for you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The fuck
no,
with-
no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here
Oh,
for
yeah.
Matt. I'm here for Matt.
No, we're here for you, girl. That's some
Do you
serious shit.
want Raj to pull rank? Fuck out of here. We're here for you,
Hey,
goddammit.
y'all didn't know that I'm the command sergeant major of this motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't give
I
a
just
fuck.
promoted myself.
You may be division command sergeant major, but your ass ain't fucking what is it, regiment sergeant major. So goddamn it,
Damn.
we'll
Damn,
pull
you
rank.
just demoted me, bro.
Yeah, Sergeant Major of the Army. Sergeant Major of the Army, baby.
Listen, we'll pull rank on your ass. We don't give
And
a fuck.
Thomas, I've been on her ass. You can ask her. I've been on her ass every single fucking day.
She sure has.
Hey, Jess, really quick.
Yes.
I know of ways you can help if you want, because Matt doesn't need it for his own personal use, but we are raising money to sponsor a service dog for a veteran.
Okay, gotcha.
We have a GoFundMe set up, and then I'm still working on the silent auction stuff because I worked 12 hours yesterday, so life has been shit. But we're gonna do a silent auction online as well. So if you have
Hey,
anything
Tracy
you'd like
makes
to-
really great stuff. You should have him make something for the silent auction because
I was just gonna say, if you have anything you want to donate, shoot me a
Sure.
message.
Do you have that GoFundMe link?
Yeah, we'll shoot it over to you. I got it
Okay.
somewhere.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, we'll get it over to you.
I don't know what I like. I have a raw copy of Superman 75. I don't know how much it's going to get for anybody. I have my graded version, which is going to go in my casket with me, but I don't know how much a raw copy of Superman 75, which is the death of Superman. But I'll give it up if you want it. You might get like
appreciate-
$350. You might. I'm just saying.
Sorry, Tom.
No.
I appreciate everybody in the chat saying to take care. The only problem that I'm facing right now is the fact that the VA has not been able to schedule any appointments for me because of the incoming administration. So there's a delay in that, and I'm trying to get outsourced to a specialty clinic to be able, like oncology and everything like that.
yeah,
So
they
I'm
need to
gonna-
get you to somebody local. They need because it's emergent, so they should be getting you to somebody that's outside of the VA.
Yeah, that's what I'm facing right now, and so yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I mean, I just finally broke it down to my family. I had to, take the time to figure it out because once something like this happens, it kind of like changes your whole outview of life, and so I'm not going anywhere. You guys will still be hearing from me regardless, and I'll keep you guys posted and updated as to the plan of action.
Well, that settles it. Your ass is coming on the Villains View this weekend.
Yes, and let us know what you need as well. Okay, I'll drop. Cece's back, so I'll drop now.
All right.
I just wanted to let Jess know about all that.
Thank you, Seek. I appreciate you.
Love you,
No
Seek.
problem. Thank you.
Thomas, I'm actually kind of excited because I just ordered my first microphone from the TikTok shop.
Oh shit!
I got the pink one.
Finally.
I
I'm
never
old
used
school.
a TikTok shop. Damn, man.
Hey,
Yo, when they
used it
said
now.
TikTok was being banned this Sunday and going dark, I went to the TikTok shop and I did a whole entire I went in there and started ordering everything.
That's what I did this week. Everything.
Did y'all see this?
That's what you do.
Yes.
Now little videos.
But,
They whipping out, huh? Good.
Yeah,
You
see
can't
that
talk
shit?
about the crowd sizes.
Yeah.
You can't talk about the crowd sizes.
Well,
now.
I mean, if they're gonna move it inside, they can leave the fucking flags at half staff because we just lost a fucking president and whiny bitch man can't say anything.
Yep.
I didn't see full flag. Leave them at half staff, bitches.
100%.
Leave them at half
I
staff.
say we put up diapers.
100%.
Agreed.
Listen, I have never wished for snow harder. Like as soon as I knew this was coming, the first thing out of my mouth was, I hope Washington D.C. is buried. I hope it looks like Tony Montana's nose. I wanted so much snow.
Tony Montana's nose.
Listen, and when I tell y'all, Raul gives when you ask. Raul said, "Don't worry about it, fam. I got you."
So here's the last president to be sworn indoors was Ronald Reagan in 1985 when daytime temperatures dipped to 7 degrees with a wind chill of -25.
That was the last time hell froze over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's like, again,
Republicans.
Like 40.
Yeah.
What a baby. That's still going outside in swimming weather in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, I want a polar bear to be there. I want it to be so cold that a polar bear shows up in the inauguration like, I heard lunch was being served. I guess I'll eat the orange guy in a suit.
Plans are underway to have Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance sworn into office inside the U.S. Capitol Rotunda. Discussions regarding where to hold the inaugural parade and other celebrations are still underway. However, Trump's team has been in talks to potentially hold some of the festivities at the Capital One Arena, where Trump will host a rally on Sunday.
Did you just say an inaugural parade?
Yeah.
Have we
Why
ever
is he
had
still
a
doing
parade?
rallies?
Yeah.
You won. You
always
can
do
never
rallies.
run again,
Yeah,
bitch.
all the time.
I don't
What is he
remember
doing
seeing a
with these
parade though.
rallies?
That's the shit. I've never
Yeah,
seen a
no,
parade.
there's always an inaugural parade that happens.
He wants those tanks and the soldiers.
It's not a military parade.
Nobody. Listen,
But it's just a like, oh, he's the president.
he can wait. He can wait till October and go on a pumpkin ride. Like, ain't nobody trying to be out there to celebrate the return of Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man, Captain Full Diapers. Fuck you. Like, number one, it's too cold, and number two, don't nobody want to see him anyway. Like, come on, man.
Hey,
Get the fuck out of here.
Cece.
What did I do?
So what was that account that you posted?
Oh, that's the chick I was telling you about. The job of the bee. I met a scorpion. Oh my gosh! I just hand gestured when I said that.
That's all right. Your camera was off, so nobody saw it.
We didn't see it.
I literally just hand gestured.
We all know that you did it because you told us about it. But had you not said anything, nobody would have known. So.
Yeah, I met a Scorpio is the one that is organizing volunteerism to end the sexual oppression of Congress.
Oh my God.
Oh my sweet Aunt Fanny. Please tell me.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Hold up.
Operation Blowjobs. Is that what we're doing? Is that a thing now? Is that really a thing?
Hold on.
Is that the thing I volunteered as tribute for?
Like, no, Midge volunteered with enthusiasm and almost authority. Like, she took it over.
I did. And then they told me to take it back. And I said, listen, I still volunteer as tribute. Don't tell me to take it back because I'm willing to get shit done.
Midge. I like you, and you should not be subjected to that level of disrespect. Like you don't know what's in those Capitol pants. You have no idea what you are setting yourself up for. It's going to be ugly.
So I was watching the videos and I was cool with all of them until the one where they start talking about glory holes and how they didn't want to have to look at melted candle ass men.
Hey, yo!
And I ran here so fast.
Did you just say glory hole?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
God damn.
Wait a minute. Capitol
This is
glory
normally
holes?
this is normally like Union Gang after dark activities, but y'all got this going broad day.
Listen, TikTok's out of here in 2 days, so
Yeah,
That's
fuck
true,
you.
man. What do we care, man?
yeah, what the
Right.
fuck do we care?
Yeah,
Go hard.
we're gonna
Yeah,
ban you
exactly.
to the 19th, bitch. Then
Exactly.
I'll ban you afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? You
Whatever.
I don't want people thinking I
This
came
is
up
true.
here all unhinged. I gave warnings.
You did.
I asked-
But this is good though.
I welcomed this in. So
I said, I'm
Actually-
going to fuck up your live. How long would you like me to wait? And he said, bring it on.
that
Hey.
pretty
I
much.
was like,
yeah.
just get it started because I know where it's going.
Yeah,
Midge.
there's no reason to draw this out. Just
Yeah, fuck these fucking people. Like, hey,
Yes, Thomas.
Midge, you might not even be accepted because they did crash Grinder. I mean, they might be
true.
looking for some dark dick of death. I'm just saying.
This is true.
The dark D of death.
Out here looking for Darth balls. I'm just saying.
Tom told me is they're looking for some triple D.
I'm just saying. Yes, they out here.
What the fuck is happening?
I want to show you that Black lives really do matter.
Hey, CC.
No.
CC Victoria wants to know if candidates and future members get this.
Boy, are you?
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm screaming internally. Oh my God.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You think about
I
it.
am screaming internally like,
Listen.
oh my Lord.
Listen, Senator Kennedy with that corn bone shit. I guarantee you he doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I only do the corn pone shit so I get me some black men. I'm just saying.
Hot Wheels Jr. did warn about those parties, man. He first one to spill the tea. He spilled the tea about those parties with Matt Gaetz in them.
I'm just saying, man. It's gonna get nasty up in this bitch. You're gonna be going, yes, Black Lives Matter. Yes, they all matter. Like,
No. No.
Hey, Midge, if you call me with that bullshit, I'm gonna tell you there's gonna be a fee. I ain't playing with you right now. Don't have me up here walking around with a pair of Speedos and shit.
It was a goddamn joke. And when I think of you, Linda, I hope you fucking choke.
Yes, that's exactly what they will do.
They could choke on a KFC biscuit.
It's gonna be connected to a guy named. It's gonna be connected to a guy named Low Biscuit.
This is how I feel about this conversation. This song is getting to the part where it represents how I feel about this.
I'm just saying.
Somebody kill me, please.
Yeah, there we go.
Somebody kill me, please.
We made it. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. That's.
You know what you're telling me. You know the truth. You know it's the truth. Don't act like it. Don't act like you don't know. You know it's the truth.
Pretty much where I feel right now.
Hey, Matt, they might have a thing for Santa. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
Black Santa.
You do.
And you got that nice long hair they can hold on to.
Listen, Matt, you might be their version of Saint Swole Me.
This
I'm
has
just
been
saying,
fun. I'm out. Appreciate y'all.
You might be their version. You're like, I've always wanted a Santa Saint Swole Me in this bitch.
Jesus Christ.
If Jess's eyes get any bigger, they're gonna pop.
Yeah, for real.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Coffee for this.
Matt, Victoria says check your phone.
Check my phone. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I don't know if there's new inauguration news, but Tom Powell Jr. was messaging me asking if you'd seen it. I don't know if it's just that it was moved indoors.
Probably just moved indoors. Cece, Victoria would like to know if future members get this service.
We've already talked about this, Victoria. I got you, boo.
All right, there you go.
God damn.
All right, so there you go.
Victoria's like, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm bullshitting with it, baby. Let it go, motherfuckers.
This shit is out of control.
Hey, this bitch is going under. I don't give a fuck.
Whatever, man.
What the fuck are they gonna do? Ban me for 2 days? Suck my ass. I don't give a fuck.
Pretty much.
They can blow a bubble in my booty.
Going out with a bang, baby.
I mean,
going out with a bang.
Going out with a blam.
A splat or a skeet. Going out with some skeet.
No. God damn.
The sweat is coming down from these nuts.
No. Oh my God.
Too far, Thomas. Someone.
Matt, quit trying to hide. Every time
Thomas
somebody
Hug.
says something,
Listen, hey, Matt,
Rest in peace,
I've known you.
TikTok. This some good
I've
shit.
known you for 4 years. You know you've always wanted to tell these people skeet, motherfucker. I know you have.
Oh yeah.
You have held that shit in. I've seen you angry.
Oh, 100%.
And you have never said to somebody, skeet, motherfucker. You've
true.
never done it.
It's true. I've never done it.
I'm just
Oh, yeah.
saying.
True. That is
Thomas,
true.
you missed it yesterday. He was party boying it all up. In
Thomas
hysterics yesterday.
Thomas has seen those videos.
What, the party like a rock star ones?
No, the party boy videos.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, I know
I've
you
seen
have.
those.
I know you
No,
have.
but you need
OG,
to make one.
That's
you
OG
need to make,
TikTok stuff there.
Yes. You need to make one big ass video where you just take to the window, to the wall. Like, just let it loose, Matt. You held on to it for so long.
I don't think Matt's in a position at this very second to do that.
Well, not right at this second. I mean, no, you can't skeet motherfucker on a damn live right now, but
No. I mean, he's like landlocked for medical purposes right now.
This is the reason why we don't drink Monsters.
Listen, I keep trying. I have B12 and Adderall running through my system, and a bunch of goddamn coffee from the Sound of Coffee this morning. Y'all better watch the fuck out. This bitch ain't got but 2 days left. Somebody is getting the DX crotch chop. I don't give a fuck.
Mac,
send a stupid comment today, buddy.
Mac asked a good question in the Discord. Said, "I wonder if it's safe to talk about Vino's mom again." And I would say yes.
Oh yeah,
I would say
Vino's
yes.
mom is always open season on Vino's mom.
Yeah, it is.
Does Vino's mom have it going on? Is that what I'm to understand?
Her
Like, she has
pH
it
balance dyed my beard white. Let's just put it that way.
God damn!
Yeah, just so y'all are aware.
I love that pH is used as an insult so often here.
Yeah. So
that's that macaroni in the pot. God
damn! Just so y'all are aware. That's what
No,
happens. That's
Thomas,
that's how I get the gray out of my beard before I start doing Santa stuff. So
Park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage.
Yep.
Matt, did you get a Red Note account?
Yeah, I have one, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything over there.
You better get the fuck off that shit real quick.
Yeah, we're not messing with it.
For anyone that is in here, please, if you went over to Red Note, get your shit out right now.
Yeah,
the government over there is not playing.
They don't want
all
us.
Your data is already compromised.
Whatever.
And they don't
all of
want
our
us.
data is
They
already
made it clear that-
compromised.
Yeah, I get it. But
that
like,
Meta did that. Meta did that shit.
Listen, here's the thing. Everybody's like, they're going to get your data. The United States government lost every single social security number last year. Every American social security number is compromised. Every single one of them.
Second time it happened to me.
Yeah. So, like, what the fuck else are they going to take from me?
I mean, I get it and all,
else are
but
they gonna
I mean,
take from me?
they're already talking about how they're making 2 separate servers, like one for the Americans, so that they don't intermingle with the locals.
Yeah,
because we're bad for governments, man. That's why they're shutting us down. They don't want the people talking.
Exactly.
Because the average, Chinese are feeling the same way. Like, damn, let's talk to the regular people. It's the governments that's the problem.
Right.
Listen, we need to
fucking governments.
We need to flood MySpace. We need to bring it back.
Yes. Whatever happened to that
is
shit? I
sitting
still
there
got my
by
Twitter
itself.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what
Flood
happened to MySpace?
MySpace.
Let me give you all. Let me give you all a little bit of history on what happened to MySpace. All right, MySpace was the fucking social media site, and then one dude came in and fucked it all up. And y'all know who that one dude was that bought MySpace and fucked it all up? Rupert Murdoch. Rupert fucking Murdoch.
Yeah.
I want you to think about this. Hold on, think about this. Rupert Murdoch on fucking MySpace. Rupert Murdoch looks like a pair of racist white man nuts. And he owns fucking MySpace. MySpace. Those two words shouldn't even be in the same sentence.
Yep.
Rupert Murdoch and MySpace.
Yep.
Who the fuck? Who's on his fucking friend list?
So Rupert Murdoch had the idea of buying MySpace to make it this conservative fucking Fox News affiliate type bullshit, and it tanked the fucking platform. Just completely fucking tanked it. That's what happened to MySpace.
Fuck. I need y'all to look at that.
They ruined everything they touch.
Yep.
If I can make a plea to everyone, I'm going to say let's try to help Neptune get off on the right foot and support a woman-led, run, and built app. Ashley and Annie have done some work to try and give us a platform that will represent us as a people without all the censorship.
Yep.
And I think that is worth us really putting our effort behind.
Yeah.
I applied to be a Discord mod.
We're just
I was told to.
We're just waiting for them to hold on to.
Yeah, right now I think they're doing their beta testing.
Well, they've got to get their basic approval through the app stores to be able to put it out there, and then they can start sending it out to beta testers and whatnot.
Yeah, we're 2 weeks away from iOS.
Yep.
And then it should be 3 to 4 weeks for Android afterwards for beta.
Yep.
And then they're saying mid-spring, early summer for a full non-beta launch.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I can't wait to. I will be there with bells on. And the first thing I'm going to say is fuck the government for TikTok. Like, I just...
That part. Forever.
Fuck them. Couldn't do anything about like school unalivings, but goddamn it, we got that fucking TikTok. That's
gotta take care of TikTok, man.
Right now is regretting his fucking vote because they coming for him hard.
Who?
Who is?
As they should.
Who?
Cory Booker.
Oh yeah.
He been weak anyway. He always been weak.
Yeah.
So I never was for that goat.
I'm about to just go kick Fetterman right in the nuts. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. He's going out like Man's in the cinema right now.
I'll be there with you.
You see him bootlicking for Trump?
I'll videotape.
Oh yeah.
PC.
Hey,
yeah.
Did fucking Mark Zuckerberg think that if he killed his main competition, we would come running back to fucking Facebook? Man, if you don't get your that's some delusion. That's delusional.
I deleted it because he did that shit.
In 4 years, I've never seen anything more delusional.
I mean, that's exactly what he said.
I'll kill the dude you're dating right now. I'll unalive the dude you're dating right now, so you have to take me back. That's some Jesse Waters level bullshit.
You know he wrote a big fat ass check to get all this done. You know.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
I guess everything is done. We don't have any TikTok anymore. Guess I'll run back to Facebook. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's the first damn platform to ban me.
Yeah.
I got my first permanent ban on Facebook.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I'll make sure that he suffers just as much as everybody else.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got rid of TikTok? Fuck a book of face.
Oh, fuck off TikTok.
He really thought, yeah, I've got him now.
That's
they
exactly
got
what
no
he thought.
place else to go. Like,
That is exactly what he thought. Exactly what he thought. Oh God damn it!
Who am I flagging? Who am I?
Apparently, we can't make fun of Mark Zuck over here because Thomas just got flagged.
I got flagged for harassment and bullying for Zuck, man.
For Zuck?
Yeah, for Zuck.
Goodness, man, watch out!
I
Watch
made a
out.
voice.
Damn, they get it again?
Again?
Fuck.
Are you fucking kidding me? You have 2 days left on this fucking planet.
They just flagged Thomas twice.
Twice.
Wow.
Because I said Zuck. The fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God.
TikTok.
Man, I got you, bro. I'll show you how I rap that shit. Man, fuck Zuck.
TikTok. I need you to help. I need you to understand something. I'm defending you.
Hey,
I am literally defending you against Zuckman. The fuck are you doing?
Hey, TikTok. Is Zuckerberg in the room with you right now?
Guys, it's Zuckerberg.
He's got a switchblade to their ear.
He's like, Zuck is sitting there with that switchblade right there, and he's just like, flag him. Flag him.
Why would they even care? It's not even going to be here more than 48 hours. Why
Do you
would
see what I'm saying?
And his perm.
Stace.
And I'm
Stace
just
is right. Hey,
thinking you're stupid ass.
Stace is right. Stace is right. TikTok, blink once if you need help.
I know. Hey, are the flags a call for help? Do you think I can help you? Like
Flag him.
I wonder did Zuckerberg or Musk try to buy this bitch? I wonder. I wonder did one of those two try to buy this bitch?
Nah.
Thomas, you know I love you, right?
Of course.
Nothing but love. Does anyone else here go in to Thomas's live in the morning with like one eye open and say, "Nope, haven't had enough coffee"?
Oh yeah, and I did that, and apparently I
Listen. God damn it. Here's the thing. Pete Hegseth should not be Secretary of Defense. Like that's where all this comes down to. Pete Hegseth should not be Secretary of Defense. He's wildly inexperienced and to be the SecDef. It would be like making me or you the SecDef. Like, no, just because we served in the military does not mean that we have the experience or qualifications or knowledge to be Secretary of Defense. Like, veteran status does not equate experience to be SecDef, period. There is more to it than that. You know that. I know that. It's not just because you don't just nominate somebody and expect them to listen to the advisors of everybody around them. That's not what you do. You nominate somebody that has the experience and has some kind of first world experience on situations of this scale that are also willing to listen to the people that are hands-on with those situations. Like, that's the difference. Do I think Pete Hegseth would listen to people around him? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't think so.
But what I do know is that Pete Hegseth does not have the qualifications that I personally would like to see from somebody in charge of the world's most powerful military. That's where I'm at with Pete Hegseth. I don't think that his character stands up to scrutiny to be SecDef. I don't think his experience stands up to scrutiny to be SecDef, and I don't think his personality stands up to scrutiny to be SecDef. I just don't.
I think he's in there because he's a yes man to Trump. He's willing to do whatever Trump tells him to do, whenever Trump tells him to do it.
That's why I think he got the nod.
Probably.
That's
why they all.
No, that's not why they
probably all got the job.
No. Was put in there, but he was the most qualified person to be over, our intelligence field, right?
Yeah.
You don't put people that necessarily agree with you. James Comey is a Republican, yet he served under Democratic and Republican presidents.
Right.
Right. 100%. You put people that are experienced.
You put the most qualified people. You don't put the people that are just going to blindly support and follow you.
Right. You don't put a Linda McMahon overseeing the Department of Education simply because she's worth millions of dollars, especially since she hid all the bullcrap that her husband did and was the mastermind behind the NDAs.
Yeah,
that is what you want overseeing the Department of Education.
I don't know Pete Hegseth personally, but I also don't need to know Pete Hegseth personally because Pete Hegseth has made himself known by the way that he conducts himself when the cameras are on and when the cameras are off. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that I would want anybody whose mom had to tell him that he needs to stop abusing women being in charge of the military. I don't know. I mean, that for me seems like that would be a pretty clear indication that, this probably isn't the type of person that you want in charge of the world's most powerful military. So, I mean, that's that. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I think that you would probably want to nominate somebody that has experience, knowledge, and the temperament to be the Secretary of Defense, not somebody that is just going to blindly follow the President of the United States.
Yeah. I mean, he couldn't even answer a question that he would not become a drunk while in the duties of his job.
I mean, so that's the thing. That's where I'm at. I
didn't see him answer even one question. I saw him dance around. I saw him change the subject. I saw him pivot like crazy. Like they should have had what's his name from Friends in the background going pivot, because that's all that guy did the entire fucking time.
Yep.
I mean, this comes back
He's
down
not
to
alone, though. He's not alone in that.
No, he's not. But the majority
anyone who's ever testified in front of Congress avoid like. Can you guys name one person who's testified in?
That's not a justification. Character should matter, and if we want to bring
one
character
person
back to politics,
My complaint is
we
like
need
I watch
to
all of
hold
these,
these
and
people
no one
accountable.
ever does.
What do you mean no one ever does?
That's not true.
Like there are definitely people that will avoid questions, but not every question.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's here's a great example.
I see a lot more questions avoided than answered across the board over the last 12 years.
So you agree character matters?
Yes, 100%.
So why that's my point is you have two different types of parties and you're trying to say it's apples to apples when it really isn't. Because when someone is accused of SA on the left, they're removed from office. When someone's accused of SA on the right, they are given the highest office in the country.
Exactly.
So it's not apples to apples. And if character matters, people like Pete Hegseth have no business being in politics. If anything, they should not be anywhere near it. Nobody like that should be in office. And if we want to bring politics back and have candidates who are quality candidates who believe in working class people and believe that character matters, we need to clear house.
Yeah. And the perfect example, too, what Victoria just said, is Al Franken.
I was just going to say, that was my representative, Al Franken. They made him resign because of accusations that were made, because they wanted him to hold himself responsible. And he did. He resigned. So what do we do? To an actual... Sorry, Ben?
It was for shit that he did 10 years before that as a comedian.
Right.
Yep.
Statements and things that he said as a comedian, he was being held accountable as a when he was in the Senate.
It's like with Bill Clinton. No one gave a shit that he got a blowjob. Everyone gave a shit that he lied about it. Because I don't care what people do in their married life. What I do care about is how they behave and conduct themselves.
But we're going to take somebody who was found, civilly liable for grape and elect him as president, and that's okay.
Matt Gaetz being nominated for Attorney General.
No, I mean,
he stepped down real quick, though, because he knew that he didn't have the character to pass.
I don't know that he knew he didn't have the character to pass. There have been so many Republicans that have come out. There's been so many Republicans that have come out in support of Matt Gaetz since all of that came out. I think if he would have stayed in, he would have been confirmed.
I haven't heard from him.
Sickening.
I mean, you could even look at my state. Mark Green has a child bride. My opponent, Scott Desjardins, was pulled a pew-pew on his wife and forced her to get an abortion. Came out in their court documents. Not only did that come out, he forced two mistresses as well to get abortions, and then proceeded to get caught and lose his license to prescribe medicine because he was exchanging that for relations. He's a Freedom Caucus member. He doesn't give a shit about our district. In fact, he only showed up for two large events with large dollar donations. And I think he got small dollar donations for his campaign were $2,000, whereas 90% of my donations for my campaign were small dollar donations. Like, this is the Republican Party. And when people talk about being disenfranchised with our government and they talk about being disenfranchised with how it functions, it's because people don't hold these people accountable. And like what we're seeing right now and what should continue, anyone who has no business being in office should be held accountable. That's myself included as a representative for Tennessee. I want to bring character back to office because that's what matters. It's not about me. It's not about my ego. It's not about my paycheck at the end of the day. It's about representing the people, and we need better representation. And right now, and arguing for Pete Hegseth is not the move.
I'm not. Man,
no, I know.
I'm not arguing for Pete Hegseth. So I didn't.
You've been throwing yourself on the fiery hill that is defending Pete Hegseth.
I know him as a person.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
also
I
haven't talked to him other than sending him a text message.
Yeah, but
I have not talked to him since COVID, since 2020.
and it's fine knowing someone as a person, but understanding that one, they shouldn't be in that position of power, and two, if this problematic things come out, nobody's asked. Look, we've all had shit friends in the past. We've all had people that we know that we shouldn't have been friends with. But it's holding them accountable for that behavior,
and
saying maybe I shouldn't have this, or maybe I shouldn't do these things. I mean,
don't know about
this is all public information now.
Yeah, but I don't know about his personal life as far as how he treated women or anything like that.
That's public information.
I'm saying,
If you go look it up now, are you going to change your beliefs about him?
I can't. No, I know that's out there. There's the reports out there. I don't have firsthand knowledge of it.
Why do you need firsthand knowledge of it?
I don't have firsthand knowledge of mustache.
I don't need firsthand knowledge of it. I just know what I know him as a person, and he never showed any signs of that.
I don't have any firsthand knowledge of Charles
So
Manson.
what you're saying?
I will agree with you, Victoria, in that you
one at a time, please.
On the head that the left and the right are treated separately, and you guys can look this up in my home state of Alabama now. Well, it's now my home state. It's not where I'm from. But in Alabama, everybody was knocking Joe Biden's schedule about how he's done at 3:00 and he needs to get dinner by 4 and then he's in bed and he's not available. And we know that's not true, but that's what was being portrayed in the media, that's how his schedule was. It's factually proven that is Governor Kay Ivey's schedule.
No. Kay Ivey is crap. I don't live far from the state line of Alabama. I shop in Alabama.
Old Meemaw
Kay Ivey is a piece of shit.
old Meemaw Kay, all right, as they call her, that is her schedule. And that only came out as a FOIA request of her schedule for the last 6 months, her previous schedule. And she was done at work by 3 every single day. She was no more than 2 events per week. That's not being the governor. She's too old to keep going.
But I mean, I want to circle back. I understand, we all have representation like that. You said that you did, because you know Pete, that you just know him as a guy, and that's not something you saw. That doesn't matter. There are credible sources that say that this is his behavior. How are you going to address it, and how are you going to hold him accountable? Because it's all men until it's no men. So how are you going to hold him accountable? Doesn't matter. Yeah. How are you going to hold him accountable?
Yeah, and that
I just won't talk to him.
So
I don't have any authority to do anything other than not talk to him.
No, you have more than that. It's all men until it's no men.
Yeah. It's one of those things where just not talking, just not. No. It's one of those things where it's okay, so yes,
the phone number doesn't work anymore, so I don't have a way to contact him,
right?
And be like, dude, you're a piece of shit. So
you can write to your senators. You can write to the committees and say, look, I know this man, but hearing what these things have come out, you can say, I'm not comfortable with him being in this part. I might think he's a good man, but he's not the right man for this job, period. You can do that, because not only are you saying you're acknowledging your relationship with him, but you're also saying you understand that he's not qualified. And that's the point, because that means you're taking a stance. That means that not only you're empowering women, but you're empowering your role in this country to be involved.
I could write my senators. I don't think my senators will have any.
Doesn't matter. You should do it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? They work for you. We work for you. That's our job. Our job is to hear you.
Yeah, I cannot. I have talked to and tried to get on the phone. I've talked to him once, and he won't talk to me anymore because I questioned him on it.
They don't like me. Ted Cruz hates me.
Right.
It's fine.
Well, I told Barry Moore, who's our congressman down here, I told him that he's a piece of trash because he tried to tell me all these great things that he's done in Congress, and the only
walking shit show. Weird.
I looked her up back in October.
Yeah. Victoria's the shit.
Actually, I think I followed her too.
Yeah, Victoria's awesome.
Yeah, follow me, follow along, because I want to see you involved. I want to see you holding these people accountable.
So
at the end of the day,
I do, and I do it mostly as friendly and politely as I can because we need funding from them.
Yeah, no. I know the situation that you're in with your organization and whatnot, and so I get playing the game. I get playing the game. So
Matt, Midge
playing
did
the
have a
game, and part of
question.
it is like,
yeah,
I appreciate that you know me, so like you won't leave this call being like thinking what happened.
Oh, I fucking hate you, dude.
Yeah, right.
Midge, what's up? What's up, Midge? Midge, you had one
I
thing before.
appreciate these conversations.
It's
before
no
Midge
longer
goes.
relevant.
Oh, okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to end the live here. We'll be back tomorrow, and then we're going to live stream until TikTok goes dark, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Is it going dark tomorrow or is it going dark Sunday?
Sunday.
Do you want to live stream my speech?
Well,
Sure.
Let me ask you this, Matt, because I haven't heard, because there are some people saying that it's not actually going to go dark.
So here's
Because it won't be able to be updated.
Yeah, no, so as there's two thought processes here. One is the Biden administration said that they're not going to enforce the ban for 36 hours to let the incoming administration figure out what they want to do with it. Cool. TikTok, it's being reported that TikTok is saying that regardless, the TikTok ban goes into effect on Sunday. And they're going to start getting charged. Companies will start getting charged like $5,000 per user that uses the app after that ban. So TikTok is saying, it's being reported that TikTok is saying they're just killing the servers for the United States, and it'll go dark on Sunday. So
it'll all disappear.
Yep. It'll all go away. So, but we will figure out, I guess we'll see on Sunday if, clocks roll over to midnight and we're still here, then I guess we're still here. So.
Yeah, but is it going to be midnight our time or midnight like there? We're in China.
Oh, I have no idea.
Is it like 11:59 on Sunday, or is it like 11:59?
Well, it's the thing. The servers that host American data on TikTok are here in the U.S. Right? Like they're in Texas. So like there's no.
A little bit longer than us.
Yeah, so there's no data that's going across the Pacific Ocean from United States users for this app. It's all there in Texas. But will it be midnight Eastern time? Midnight? What's Texas on? Central time?
You're saying it's not like
Hawaii time,
which is one big connected unit.
Yeah. Shockingly, that's not how that works. So, anyway, I'm going to leave you all with one final thing, and then we're going to get out of here. Oh, what? No, absolutely not. Leave you all with one final thing, and then we're going to get out of here. Victoria?
Yeah. Fucking Christ. I fucking hate